Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, the stock market, all three indexes in the US, plus globally speaking, was down quite a bit. Uh, it was down, so SP 500 was down nearly 5%, uh, NASDAQ 6%, Dow 4%, and globally, a lot of stock indices, most if not all, were in the negative. So one thing I do want to say is that Alibaba stock that I talk about quite a bit on this channel, was only down 1%. That's quite good considering every other e-commerce or tech stock was down at least 5%. So I wanted to make this video quickly and just let everyone know what my thoughts are. I personally am not too heavy in the American or Canadian market right now. I don't own a lot of shares and don't really have that many investments there. I do still hold Alibaba, and so right now I'm not being impacted that much. The question you may be wondering is if I am purchasing any stocks right now, and the answer is no. That's because I think the markets will go down even more. Uh, we're only down 12% from the peak. It's very modest. I think we're not even in the correction phase yet. We need to be down at least 20% from the peak. So we're still 8% away. And by the way, I'm referencing SP 500 here. So we still have some ways to go before these stocks become more enticing for me to purchase. I am in no rush, to be honest. In my personal life, I need to use some of my money for different commitments. So I am actually, for the first time, I think ever since I started investing, I am in a pretty good position to weather a downturn, and I'm actually looking forward to the markets going down so that we can buy some of these stocks at a discount. If you already own stocks, it's nothing to worry about. Stock market always comes back. If it's not going to come back in 3 months, it'll come back in 3 years for sure. So don't worry. If you have money, cash available to you, consider buying some right now, some a little bit later. For me, I am acting like what do you call those? Not mutual funds, but hedge funds. I'm all about absolute gains right now, so that's why I'm trying to time it. And I want to buy stocks when they're really, really cheap, and I feel that the risk to reward ratio is in my favor. So I'm in no rush, and I just want the stocks to go one way. So that's why I will buy it when I think that, okay, enough blood has been shed and we have experienced capitulation. So that's when I'll come in and buy, and I'll let everybody know when I start buying. So this is all. Just wanted to quickly stop by and say hi to everyone. I just wanted to share my thoughts with everybody. And yeah, just on that note about we've only had modest drop. Just to put things into perspective, SP 500 is down 12% from its high. 3 years ago, it dropped about 27% when after Russia invaded Ukraine, and then of course it came back up. And then before that, during COVID, it dropped like 37%. So and it recovered like in 3 months, and then it ended up being way higher by the year end. So I am saying there's nothing to worry about. Yes, there is structural changes happening in the US market, in the global market. I'm sure supply chains and the flow of goods and all that will change, and maybe there may even be so-called economic war, but it can all be resolved. It's nothing to worry about. I don't, at this point, there's no sign that these tariff wars will trigger some sort of financial crisis that we cannot manage. I haven't read anything about that. I just see so far signs of a recession happening, and I think recession will happen, and that's okay. For one way or another, recessions happen all the time. Every few years we got recessions. So that's all. Until next time, take care, everybody.